If you were just a little player, just say that.
I was not a player. I just love to play Truth or Dare. You were looking through my phone?
Yes, but...
That's so toxic. Who was your first
kiss?
It's actually somebody that a lot of you out there may know.
You're gonna tell?
My first kiss was... Welcome to the Dating Diner. We're here. We've done
Finally.
Our first ever episode.
This is crazy.
Thank you so much for being here. This is literally not possible without each and every one of you.
We've been working on this for months. Like, this has just been an idea for so long, and we finally got to work on it. Now it's happening right now.
Right now. We've been working on it for 7 months, and we have created this custom diner setup literally right here, and it's been a grind. We had these tiles placed on the wall. We got a custom sign. We got our custom booth, our jukebox, and our dating diner hotline phone over here. So if you guys are confused what we're doing here on the dating diner, I'm gonna let Sarah tell you a little bit more, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. So thanks for being here.
Well, we're essentially on a date right now in a diner with our milkshakes. This is our first date, and we're letting you guys in, even though we've already been dating for over 2.5 years. This is our first official date because we're finally in the dating diner, and we're gonna talk about all things relationships. We're gonna talk about dating. We're gonna be talking about being single. We're gonna be talking about situationships. We're gonna be talking about drama.
Breakups, exes,
celebrity,
hot
topics.
Hot topic. That's the word.
Yeah.
I was looking for hot topics. Literally anything relationships. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna bring on celebrity couples as well, and we're gonna have double dates, and we're gonna just talk through their problems, good things, bad things. You know, some of the crazy things they deal with. I mean, celebrities got some wild stories to share. So.
I think we should rapid fire introduce ourselves though, because they don't even know who we are yet. That's
a good call. If you don't know who we are, we're going to give us 60 seconds to
rapid fire.
Tell you a little bit about who we are and what we're doing. But all right, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. 60 seconds. Here we go. My name is Parker Panel. I'm 21 years old. I've been dating my amazing girlfriend, Sarah Coomer, for 2 years and 7 months. Don't forget that extra 2 months there. And then we were long distance for 2 years and 5 months. She just recently moved out to Los Angeles. We're both from Kentucky. I've been making videos on social media since I was 12 years old on YouTube. Found a little bit of success on TikTok when I was 16. And moved to LA. I was on a Nickelodeon show. I'm an actor. I'm a host. Clock is ticking. We're almost over. I work at Paramount Pictures, and I do some digital producing there, work with some of your favorite celebrities, and we're going to bring them on the dating diner. I think that's it.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep. Okay, Sarah.
Out of time.
60 seconds. Tell the dating... We need to figure out a name for them. The dating dashers.
That's not quite it.
We'll
figure that out.
We'll figure it out. 60 seconds. Go.
I'm Sarah Coomer. I'm 20 years old, and I obviously have an amazing boyfriend named Parker for the past 2.5 years. And I am also from Kentucky. I lived in Florida for a little while. I lived in London, England for a little while. I am a model, and I do social media.
As you can tell, she's a model.
Thanks. I've only been doing social media for 2 years now. Parker got me into it, but it's my life now, and I love it. And I'm so happy to be friends with everybody on social media. So yeah.
And best friends with the people who are watching the Dating Diner podcast. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Instead of telling you what you're going to see, we're just going to do it so you can see it firsthand.
Well, this is a better way to get to know us, because we're going to play a juicy game of Spin the Bottle.
Spin the Bottle, the best diner game there possibly is, right here behind me.
Oh,
that was weird. Why did it make that?
Where did you get that from?
I have a bottle.
Where did that come from?
You know what? I'll let the viewers' minds wander. We're going to play Spin the Bottle. We're going to take this bottle right there in the middle. You guys know the rules. We're going to spin it, and we have crazy questions around it. Rock, paper, scissors for who goes first.
This is about to get juicy. This is a really crazy first impression.
It is. And we're not getting too spicy. Maybe we are.
I mean, this is pretty spicy.
Oh,
I hope they still like us after this.
I know. I mean, this is PG-13 podcast, right?
PG-13.
But it's clean and family friendly. So parents, if you're watching this right now, we're not going to say any cuss words. If you do, then keep track of us.
Bleep.
Spin it, Sarah. Here we go. We're spinning the bottle.
I'm scared.
Diner games. Oh, right there.
Oh. Most toxic experience with an ex.
Ooh.
Okay. The one that comes to the top of my head is not actually my ex. It was like somebody that I like talked to, but it was kind of crazy.
Okay. I think it's probably good for us to talk about the fact that like neither one of us have had a bunch of exes.
Yeah, we both have one ex. But
One
like
ex.
we both had situationships and like other people, just never officially dated. But
Right.
this one, most toxic experience with an ex, was crazy. So it was this guy, I like kind of liked him, like was just starting to get to know him. We had been like Snapchatting a lot and I was like, okay, he's cute. Like, let's see what happens.
He was so cute. He was so cute, wasn't he?
He was so cute.
Just the cutest guy in the
He was,
world.
like, literally the cutest guy.
Like
ever.
literally, like nobody's cuter in this
No,
world to
you
this
are.
day.
But okay, at the time
Almost
I thought
got
he
you
was
there.
cute. And so this was our first date, if you could even call it that. I wouldn't even call this a date. I mean, this was crazy. So he was like, yeah, like I'll just come pick you up. Like we didn't really have a set plan, which was fine. Like we were just gonna kind of like hang out, vibe, whatever. And so he picked me up. We went to some like little like vintage store. That was fine. And then we were both hungry. It was lunchtime. We were like, okay, let's go get food. And he was like, he took me to a Cane's drive-thru. Okay, which like, whatever. Like that's fine. I don't really care. Like I don't need like a fancy date. Like I don't care. On the way there though, he says to me, "But you're paying for yourself because I don't pay for B words."
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, okay, that's what I am to you, a B word? Right, cool. Yeah, that's totally what I thought. Like, that's the vibes that I was feeling too. Fine, whatever. I was like, I wasn't expecting you to pay for me, but like, you didn't have to say that. That's
Right.
crazy.
That was too far.
Like, we barely even know each other. You're calling me that? We're not doing that. Then we're like driving home. He's driving me home or whatever with my freaking 3-finger combo from Cane's.
Yeah.
And we're like joking around about something. And he come a little closer.
Okay.
He went like he was next to me. Okay, so he did something joking and was like that to me.
Yeah.
And then he did it again and he went like
Oh,
that.
gosh.
And I was like,
Wait, that actually hurt.
that's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
I was like, oh, you just like hit me. Like
Yeah.
you hit me. And I got out of his car and did not go on another date with him.
That sounds pretty toxic.
Yeah, it was terrible actually. And then it like got back
But he
to him.
was cute. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, he was so cute.
Oh, yeah, he was so cute.
I like told my friends though, and it got back to him and he was like, I didn't hit you. And I was like, well, you didn't like smack me, but like you certainly like gave me a hefty shove.
With the shove that you just gave me, that hurt. Like, I would be mad, for sure.
Yeah, I was mad.
Dang.
Anyways.
I mean, I think that's pretty toxic. That's
Yeah.
pretty toxic. Oh, man. You know what's funny? Speaking of shoves,
Is this your most toxic
yeah,
experience?
Sarah's smiling because
I know the story.
part of our spin the bottle game, if Sarah says that means I got to say my story too. And again, I've only had one ex, and this was not an ex. This was a situationship. I've had a bunch of those.
Okay.
I mean, it's good that the people know.
Yeah, so many.
This is a
Whatever.
vulnerable podcast, and we're filling
Get
people
on
in.
with it.
The diner, it's a juicy diner.
It's juicy.
A juicy diner. Anyway, so this was with a situationship, and oh man, this person was pretty mean. This person,
Is it funny?
it's not funny. It's actually really mean.
It's mean.
It's really mean.
It's really mean.
But I'm looking at Sarah because like she's gonna give me that little nod, like if there's like all right, chill it real fast. But no, yeah, we went to this party and I was nothing but kind to this person. I mean, obviously, right? I'm like the most perfect person in the entire world, so I was obviously. That's a joke. We're at this party and she would love to play games and love to.
I hate games.
Yeah, games are bad. We'll get more into that eventually. But games, don't play games. Like, chat, if you're listening to this right now, do not listen.
Chat.
Or chat. Well, I don't have a name for him
Just
right
go
now.
on.
We're going to figure that out. Comment down below if you have any name suggestions. She was trying to play all these games and acted like she didn't know me, even though we fully knew each other. And I wish that I remembered.
Didn't know you is crazy.
No, 100%. I kind of forget the story. I wish I remember what I said. But whatever I said didn't mean that she had to do this. So I come up to her. Let's just pretend I said what's up to her. Blah, blah, blah. This girl, and I came to the party with her. Like, we fully
Went together.
This girl, no joke, shoves me away from her and says, get away from me.
What is up with us getting pushed around?
People love to shove us.
We need to stand our ground.
People love to shove us. I wish I remember the exact way the story went. But yes, a girl shoved me and I was demoralized.
Did you like give her a piece of your mind or did you just let it happen?
Oh, no, I ended things with her that night.
That night?
That was that night.
Wow.
Yeah. That night. I'll
Good
never
for
forget
you.
that. That night after the party, I told her, I said, we're here. And I said, you have got to stop. You have literally got to stop acting this way. I'm not going to be treated this way. And she called me mean names and cussed at me. And I'm not going to stand for that. And so I didn't and ended it.
Good.
Now, before we spin the bottle, these are some really juicy conversations that we're having, and there's only going to be more to come. And we also want to hear more about your crazy, juicy relationship stories. So over here by Sarah, we have the Dating Diner Hotline. Now, Sarah, could you please tell the Diner fam, is that a good name? That's kind of weird.
We'll get there.
Tell us what the Dating Diner Hotline is.
Essentially, we want to hear your crazy toxic stories. We want to hear your breakup stories. We want to hear what you have going on. We're not therapists. We have no professional advice to give you, but we can definitely give you our thoughts.
We can give you our thoughts. Like, we
give you
are
our
not
thoughts.
therapists. We don't know. I mean, we know how to have a good relationship for 2 years and 7 months.
Exactly.
And
so we can get you there.
Right. But I think you guys are going to hear some crazy, wild stories from these people on the phone.
I mean, I've heard some crazy stuff. Like,
100%.
it's rough out there.
Oh, it is rough.
Stay safe, though. I wouldn't know.
Stay safe, y'all.
Stay safe out there.
So if y'all want to be on the Dating Diner Hotline, all you have to do right now is subscribe, like this video, comment down below. We'll get your phone number. We'll figure out the best way to call you, and we will call you on our phone right over there. And later on this episode, you are going to hear from a fan, and they told us they have a really crazy dating story that they are dying to share. And y'all
We're
are gonna
excited
love
to
it.
hear it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. See what we get. Who was your first kiss?
Ooh.
Man, it's actually somebody that a lot of you out there may know.
You're going to tell?
I am going to tell because this is a juicy Dating Diner podcast episode. My first kiss was Sissy Sheridan.
Really?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Sissy Sheridan.
She makes those videos. It's like when you see an LA girl at a party and she's like, "Hey, mamas, hey."
Yep. That was back in 2018, I think. I'll never
How old
forget
were
it.
you?
I would have been 16 years old. I'll never forget it. We were in the kitchen of my friend's house. It was myself, Sissy, and then another one of my friends who was also relatively known. We don't have to get into that name. And we were sitting there playing Truth or Dare.
So it was a dare. Your first kiss was a dare.
It was a dare.
Like a little sad.
What?
No, I mean,
Well, I mean, listen, my first kiss was because of Truth or Dare. I remember my other friend was like, it was 2 girls. 2 girls. I was the only guy there. Sitting there in the kitchen of her house, and they were like, all right, dare. I dare you to kiss Sissy.
that's like a setup.
No,
Like,
no, but listen.
obviously, you were waiting for that to happen.
No, but this is where it gets good. And this just hit me. This is really fun. So they're like, all right, you got to kiss Sissy. So I go in for the kiss. And, Sissy may be watching this. She could probably tell you. But she did this thing. Like, we kissed.
Okay.
We kissed, and she did this thing where she did this with her mouth.
What?
If that makes sense. Like, she, like, almost inflated her mouth.
Like in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs when they're like,
Yes, like that. So she did that, and I go in for the kiss, and I do this. Well, I go in for a normal
so you
kiss.
your first kiss was literally the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs
No,
kiss.
chill. Listen, then it was like this. This is me, this is her. I'm her. And she does like a blowing. Like a blow.
So this girl did not want to kiss
No,
you.
that's not what it was. That's not what it was. She fully blows my mouth away from her.
Because she didn't want to kiss you.
No, because then there was another dare, and it was like, I hope I'm telling you a story right, and it was like, kiss with tongue.
Ew.
It was either that or like kiss for longer than 3
I don't
seconds.
want to hear that.
I know, but anyways, that's the story of my first ever kiss.
I almost got knocked out during my first kiss.
What?
True story.
Knocked out?
Yeah, I almost got knocked out.
Tell me more.
Well, this guy definitely did not know that this was my first kiss. Like, he did not know. And, like, my fault. I didn't tell him it was my first kiss because I had to play it cool. Duh. But I was on spring break at the beach. I was also 16. And there's a guy. I, like, literally had a crush on him for all of middle school. Like, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I was pretty much in love with this guy. Like,
you were so in love with him.
I had a huge crush on this guy.
You were so in love with him, and you thought he was your end game and
then
your
we
husband.
went to different high schools, so, like, we didn't, like, talk. We didn't see each other. Like, that was that.
Right.
Then, just so happened, sophomore year of high school to go on spring break in the same place. And we meet up. And it was like, oh my gosh, hey, how are you? So we're down on the beach. And, like, we kissed. But it wasn't, like, a little peck. Like, he was really, like, really wanting to kiss.
Oh.
So he, like, picked me up, right? And we were, you know when you're on the beach, like, can you envision, like, the people when you're at a resort, like, there's people that come and, like, pick up all the chairs and umbrellas at the end of the day, and they put them in this giant wooden, like, crate at the top of the beach. So we were, like, up against this giant wooden crate, like wood, straight wood. And
what was his name?
do I have to say?
I mean,
his name was Ethan.
why are you so apprehensive
Well,
about
because,
saying
like,
his
people
name?
from home are watching this. Like, I don't know. His name was Ethan.
What, but he's not from Kentucky.
Yes, he is.
Oh, shout out Ethan. You kissed my girl.
But yeah, so we're up against this, like, wooden crate. He does not know this, by the way. So he, like, picked me up, and he, like, kind of lost his footing because we were in the sand, and he, like, banged my head into the like corner of this wooden crate, like, right on the back of my head, like, full body weight, full force, right into this wooden crate. And I'm not kidding, like, the edges of my eyes were going black.
Jeez.
Like, I was like, whoa. But again, it's my first kiss, so I'm like, don't pass out, do not pass out. Play it cool. Didn't even hurt. No, that didn't hurt. No, I'm fine, that didn't hurt.
Did you guys use tongue?
Yes.
Oh. Did you, like, bite his lip?
There was actually a lot of sand.
Oh.
A lot of sand.
In the mouth?
In the mouth.
Ew.
There was a lot of sand.
How did that happen?
We're just at the beach, just crunching in the teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, not great. But I mean, I really did almost pass out, and I had to, like, regain my consciousness for a second. And I didn't even tell him because I was like, he could never know that.
Jeez. So, Ethan, you were the first ever person to kiss my girlfriend. Ethan, if you're watching this, man, we're Eskimo brothers.
Oh my gosh.
You the man.
You the man.
Love you, Ethan. I'm spinning the bottle. Let's see what we get.
Are you scared?
A little bit scared. I'm just nervous because this is our first
small
episode.
spin.
That was.
Who? Pick your card up.
What do we have here? Oh, who said I love you first?
This is a story.
This
Embarrassing for me.
Embarrassing for Sarah. Oh man, I wish that she got this one because she would have a better story on it. But the correct answer is Sarah.
Me. And guess who didn't say it back?
Me. Sarah said, I love you first. And I remember we were in Malibu, California. Shout out anybody from California. Shout out if you're from Kentucky. Comment down below in the chat for us. But yeah, we were in Malibu on the beach. We were probably how many months? 6 months in?
6 months to the day.
Oh, to the
day.
To the day. And Sarah planned out like a really nice, incredible picnic for us.
Picnic.
Chat, how do you guys say picnic?
Why are you saying picnic?
That's not the point. The point is who said I love you first. We're sitting there at this picnic. And we're on the beach, sun setting. And I kind of knew, like deep down.
You knew, like, even before we got there?
No, I didn't know that. Like when we got down to the water, you already had the picnic set up.
Oh my gosh, stop calling it a picnic.
You already had it set up.
I had a cookie cake that said happy 6 months. I had a love letter. I had fairy lights. I had a painting. Did I already say that?
No, you didn't.
It was
Oh my gosh, we should go
glorious.
show the painting.
No, it's bad. I'm not an artist. Just
We should show the painting.
continue on.
We're going to have to show the painting.
Continue on.
I want to show the painting because that's so cool and I can get it really quick. It's right here. Hold on. I'll be right back. 1 second.
I'm I'm not an artist. Like, this is like one of the first paintings I ever did. I've gotten better since then. Like, this is not a good painting at all.
I am back with the painting, and oh man, we have 2 actually to show you. So
One of them is better than the other.
well, Sarah, I'll let you do the honors. Show the people.
I didn't even want to show this one. Like, it's so bad.
Show 'em.
It's so bad. I've like honed in my art skills since then. This is not good. I mean, it's Parker's truck on a beach. It doesn't look good at all.
I think it's great.
I
Hold
mean,
it a little
like,
closer to you for the
It's
close-up.
like cute, I guess, but it's not like impressive.
I think it was really impressive. Sarah had an incredible grandma, and she was so amazing at painting, and that's where she got all of her skills from. That one's great, but there's another one that she actually surprised me with, and it is this right here.
That one, oh, it got wet.
What? Oh, it's from the wet on here. What is it? Why is it wet? Why did I smell it? I have no clue
Why
why.
did he just smell that?
don't
That's so
know.
weird. Okay.
Anywho, yeah, it is wet, and I'm sorry, but yes, she painted this incredible photo of us. This is like a photo of us on New Year's.
Yeah.
And yeah, that looks great. But yeah, the point is,
And there's a letter on the back of it.
and there's a letter. We don't have to get all like mushy and sappy.
But that was what I gave you. You can tell your perspective of what I said to you.
Yeah, I'll never forget. She told me for the first time, "I love you," and it was a big moment, man. It was a really big moment, and crazy enough, I did not say it back.
But tell how I told you.
Oh yeah, well I kind of forget. That's why I did.
Are you serious?
Didn't I literally just say I'll never forget? This is awkward. What did you say again?
Okay, clearly it was really special.
How did you tell me?
I was like sitting there with you and I was really, really, really nervous. And I was just like, I've been feeling this for a while now. And like, it feels wrong to not tell you. Like, it feels like I'm lying to you and like keeping things from you because like, this is really how I feel. And I like am falling in love with you.
Oh.
And I said, I was very adamant though. I was like, if you do not feel it yet, don't say it back. Like, I don't want you to say it right now just because I'm saying it. Because that would be, like, I wouldn't like that. I would rather you, like, not tell me right now and tell me when you actually feel it.
Yep.
And
I
so you
remember
didn't. And I was like, oh, crap.
Yep. I didn't say. You almost cussed that.
I know I
This
did.
is a PG podcast. The Dating Diner is strictly PG, but yeah, that's true. She said it to me, said you don't have to say it back, and I didn't. But then I
We
think
said it later, too, than most couples.
We
6
did?
months.
6 months in, that's when we first said I love you.
Yeah.
When do most couples normally say it?
Probably around 3.
Probably around 3. Anyways, let's spin the bottle. That was juicy, but let's get juicier.
Let's get juicier.
Okay,
It's
your
my
turn. Spin the bottle.
Let's go.
Wait, by the way, where's our food? Do we have like a waiter here?
I don't know.
Oh, what do we have?
Okay. Biggest secret you're currently hiding.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you actually hiding? You're not actually hiding.
I have a big fat blabbermouth, and the truth is, if you tell me something, he's gonna know about 30 seconds later. Like, I tell you everything. So like, I don't have like many secrets. But like, there is one that comes to mind.
Oh, there's one. There's one.
There's one.
Let's hear it. And I don't know what it is.
Well, I think you said I could do this. So like, I don't know if you'll be
Like
mad.
what? Like hang out with boys? Like you're allowed to do that?
No, not that. But
Okay.
okay, you were
Why are you like all fidgeting? Like you're like grabbing the bottle and you're like spinning it.
Because I don't think you're gonna be mad.
That's how you know that I'm about to be mad. But I'm gonna suppress it for the Dating Diner podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna fight after this. So the other night you were like busy, like you had something going on, so you asked me to help you out and like post your Snapchat stories on your phone, right?
Right.
So while I had your phone, I figured like it would be a good time just to like make sure nothing like crazy was going on that I didn't know about.
You were looking through my phone?
Yes, but
That's so toxic.
okay. Parker has told me so many times before, I have nothing to hide on my phone. Like, you can look through my phone, I have nothing to hide.
Oh my gosh, that is so toxic.
It's not toxic. You know what would be toxic is the stuff I found on your phone.
What?
That's what's toxic.
What did you find?
You won't believe what I found on your phone.
What did you
Calling
find?
me toxic is crazy.
What did you find? What'd you find? What'd you find? What'd you find? Tell me.
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
I went through your Snapchat
That's
memories.
what I thought.
Nothing was going on. Then I went to like your text messages. This is all I did though. Your Snapchat memories and then like your text. I like, you can search keywords like on text messages.
Yeah.
So I just put in Sarah at the top. Gosh. I was worried you were like talking bad about me. Like if you were like texting your mom or like your friends, like, oh my gosh, Sarah's like so annoying.
Okay, and what did you find there?
Still nothing.
All you saw was text messages that said, I love you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah is the best. Sarah is so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, don't act like you don't have any secrets.
Okay, well, I can tell you one of my secrets. It's that I've never looked at your phone.
Okay, fine. You can. Look, go through my phone.
Okay, let's look through your phone.
Are you actually going to?
Subscribe right now if you want to see me go through Sarah's phone on the next Dating Diner podcast episode. Now, I have to answer what the biggest secret I'm currently hiding is. And man, there is a lot of secrets.
A lot is crazy.
There's a lot of secrets.
Come on,
but there's
boy.
one in specific, and this happened 3 days ago. We were at that, where were we? We were just at that really nice event. Oh.
A tea party?
The tea party. We were at the tea party. And, you're really not going to like this.
What?
You're not going to
Say it.
You smell really bad.
That's insane. Wow. Okay. This is crazy. Parker forgot to wear deodorant that day. Smelled horrible. Every time he hugged somebody, he had to hug him like this. And now he's trying to put it on me that I was the one that smelled bad.
Okay,
That's
both
crazy.
of us smell bad, but she smelled more like worse than me. She wasn't wearing deodorant either.
Oh my,
If
yes,
anybody...
You know...
What?
This is crazy because you know that it was fully you and you actually told me. I kept saying like, do I stink? And you were like, no, it's me. That's crazy. Move on. It's my turn.
Sorry that I'm good at
turn.
gaslighting.
Yeah, you are. Because that's crazy.
Okay, well, Sarah stinks and I don't. Spin the bottle.
It's your turn.
Ooh. Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I just did biggest
Cool.
secret.
All right, we're going to spin it. See what we land on. 3, 2, 1. Boom. We're spinning. We're spinning and we are landed on...
I think that one.
That one right here. All right. Ooh. Why did you break up with your ex? Man. Well...
Did you break up or did you get broken up with?
As we talked about earlier in the episode, Sarah and I have only had one ex each. Again, a bunch of situationships, but there was one girl that I
Chill
dated.
out with a bunch. Chill out.
Too many?
Chill out with a bunch of situationships.
Okay, my bad. Well, I dated this girl, and she was a really nice girl. Like, really great, really sweet.
Good, really gorgeous, really perfect.
Really sweet.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
All right. Listen, she was a nice girl, and she actually never did anything wrong.
Yeah, because she was perfect. She could never do something wrong.
Okay, you're more perfect, and I'm not just trying to sit here and rage bait you, but I'm actually being honest. She was very... Why do I keep hyping her up?
Yeah, okay, we get it. She was great.
She was kind, but the reason why I'm saying it is because... Why did I break up with my ex? Well, it was nothing that she did. She didn't do anything wrong, but I think this is something that a lot of guys deal with, and not to implement fears into all you ladies out there, but I just fell out of love.
You were in love?
Well, sorry, that said, I never loved her. I never told her that I love her, but when I say I fell out of love, I mean like I fell out of like. I never loved her. We only dated for 3 months. It was
You
a
just got
really...
bored.
What?
You got bored?
Yeah, I just got bored. And actually, crazy enough, our videographer Tanner has actually met the ex-girl before.
What do you think?
What do you think of her?
Definitely not as cool.
No.
Thank you, Tanner. What can I say?
Not as cool as Sarah. Not as cool. But yeah, I just stopped liking her. And I think I truthfully, deep down, I was only in a relationship just to say, oh, I'm in a relationship. And I think that you probably have a similar situation, but I never loved her. It was kind of just a filler.
Similar situation, except I got dumped.
Ooh, loser.
Yeah, I got dumped.
Just kidding.
And I'm not going to lie, I didn't take it lightly, but it was the same thing. We dated for 3 months. I was 16. Like, we really, like, it wasn't that crazy, but, like, it was my first relationship. So, obviously, I was like, this is it. This is it. It wasn't it. But... He dumped me for our futures, and
But look at your future now.
Now
Sitting here.
my future is bright. My future is great. But at the time,
It's bright because of the Dating Diner podcast.
I know. But at the time, I did not agree with that decision, and I was very angry, and I was very upset, and I pretty much never spoke to him again.
Never again.
After those 3 months, I said, if you break up with me, then you don't get the gift of getting to know me and getting to talk to me. Okay, my turn to spin.
Spin the bottle.
Here we go.
Our favorite game.
Our favorite game.
Lots of tea being spilled. Oh, another great spin.
Oh, okay.
What was your first heartbreak?
What was your first heartbreak?
Huh.
I know my answer, but it's almost silly. Like, it's crazy for me to call this a heartbreak, but to me it was.
Okay, tell us.
Well, I'm like a lover girl, okay? I always have been. Like, I was never like just like talking to multiple guys at one time. Like, I wanted a boyfriend. I wanted a boyfriend. So this was the first guy that I ever talked to. We never kissed. Nothing ever even happened, but I got really emotionally attached to this guy because I was just like, it was the closest thing that I'd ever had to a boyfriend. So I was like, this is it. This is my husband. Like, we're getting married.
But it was not the guy that you first dated.
No, we never dated.
Who is this guy?
It was my friend's.
From Kentucky?
Yes.
Shout out Kentucky.
My best friend's next door neighbor.
Oh.
Yes. And I just like, again, we never kissed. Nothing like ever happened.
To this day.
No, to this day. We never even told each other we liked each other.
Oh, okay.
I just really like got attached to this guy, and we like hung out a couple times and like cuddled, and it was like my first time cuddling with somebody, and I was like, oh bye, this is it.
You cuddled.
Yeah,
with
we
him.
cuddled. Yeah, we cuddled.
Yeah.
So I was like,
What kind of like cuddle though?
like
Were you like little
like
spoon?
vertical?
Like you guys were standing up cuddling? So it's like a hug. Got it.
No. We were like watching a movie on the couch.
What is a vertical cuddle?
And like he was just like laying there like that, and I was just like,
so he was like a dead salmon, and you were like,
pretty much, yeah.
like the fisherman catching.
Yes.
Oh.
But so then
I just love hearing my lady talk about cuddling with another man.
This was my first cuddle, so obviously like I was invested. Right. But then he pretty much was like, yeah, like we're just friends, and like that's it. Like we're only gonna be friends. I was so heartbroken over this man for probably 8 months. Like literally we like had a little thing going on for maybe like a month max.
Yeah.
And I was so destroyed for like 8 months. I was upset. And every time I would go to my friend's house, I was so scared because they were next door neighbors, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna be outside. Like he's gonna see me. Oh my gosh.
How old were you?
Probably 15.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, I was really, really scared, and I did see him sometimes, and I would like run.
So when you and I share like really like nice, passionate moments, do you sometimes think about him?
I see him in my dreams.
No, it better be a lie.
It is.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Well, that was your first ever heartbreak.
Yeah.
You know, crazy enough, I have kind of had a heartbreak, I guess, and you're really not going to like this story. Because unfortunately, it's about someone that you know.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the thing is, I was never in love with this person. Again, like it's important that you guys know.
This was
Sarah,
your first heartbreak? What about your first girlfriend?
Never cried.
Oh, okay.
Never cried. And this is where the tea is hot. The tea is hot because for the first ever girlfriend, didn't cry. I had a bunch of situationships. Why do I keep saying a bunch?
So many.
So many. But again, the first girlfriend I never loved, but the situationship I didn't love either, which is so weird that I felt so passionate about it. But I think it was the first time that something ended in the way that it did. And I also felt like I don't really cry much. I really don't. I'm a relatively stoic person, and I knew that that was an excuse.
You cry when I give you love letters.
I have cried to a love letter before. That's really all right. We don't need to get gushy, but I really don't cry much. I try to be relatively stoic. I'm like, I don't know, stupid and try to be manly. But yeah, I realized this was like an excuse to cry, and I was supposed to do that because we had a breakup, or like a stop, we're not going to talk anymore. And it ended in a healthy way. And I sat there on my couch and I was like looking at photos of us. And I was like,
it healthy? Ended in a healthy way?
No, we haven't talked ever again. But like, I was looking at photos of us and I was like, man, I'm supposed to cry right now.
So you like forced it?
So I started crying. But the thing is, I have a rule. This is kind of a dumb rule. I have a rule that I can't cry for any longer than a day because I don't want to ruin the rest
You cried
of my
all
month.
day?
Well, no, I think I cried for like 2 hours.
That long?
Is that a long cry?
Yeah. Like
cried for longer.
non-stop 2-hour sob?
Yeah, I mean, I was actually keeping track inside of like a measuring like flask.
Oh, right.
And so I think it was like 4 inches of tears.
Oh, wow.
No, that's a lie. But I think I probably cried for like an hour, truthfully. An hour.
Sob? Like, were you sobbing? Like,
No.
full body, like,
Okay, I'd keep going down in my number, but I probably cried for maybe 20. Oh, jeez. I just burped in my mouth. But 20 minutes. I think I cried for 20 minutes.
And like, but what I'm asking, what kind of cry? Like, was it like a tear slipped out, or was it like?
I don't know. When you guys cry, like, what kind of tears do you guys normally shed? But I just like, it was like just a normal like 1 or 2 tears.
Oh, okay.
Probably like 5 times 5. 25.
60.
Right. Anywho, we've had some heartbreaks, and I'm sure you guys have too. But that's why we're here, and we're going to talk about them in here really, really soon. After these next 2 questions, we're going to go on to the dating diner hotline and hear from one of you. Really, I'm cold now. I'm good.
You're not cold.
I'm good.
Bye.
You look good though.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, crazy
Wait,
enough.
is it my turn?
Um.
No, it's your turn.
All right, let's spin the bottle. Oh, I wonder if this jukebox works. Does it work? Do we have it plugged in? Oh, we do. Check this out. Before I spin the bottle, this is really cool. I bought this jukebox on Facebook Marketplace, and it does work. Watch.
It's not plugged in. Never mind.
Boom. We don't want to get any copyright restrictions. I don't think it actually does work because it just sounds like. But this thing is so vintage. Like, you can open it up and change like the radio and all that. Best $60 I've ever spent. Now we will spin this bottle.
Here he goes.
Okay. What do we have? And
Oh, that's a respin.
I knew this would happen.
Yeah, that's a respin.
But I feel like we're going to respin all day long.
Just go ahead and see, and if not,
Okay, we're going to
we'll
respin
just
one
do
more
like
time.
whichever one it's pointing more towards.
Okay, it's this one. It's this one. All right, let's take this bottle off. The question is, how many people have you kissed?
I don't like this question.
This is the question when we were coming up with this that Sarah did not want to answer.
Not because of me, because of you.
What? Because of you?
No,
What?
because I'm jealous.
Oh, Sarah's got a little bit of jealousy in her, but she said we really shouldn't ask this question. I said, you know what? The people of the dating diner, the customers, they deserve to know. Right?
Ever.
Waiter. No, we don't have a waiter. That'd be cool though. But all right, how many people have you kissed? Can you answer it first?
8.
Oh, you can answer.
8.
You've kissed 8 people?
8.
8?
Yes. Under 10. I feel like that's good. 8 people.
8 people?
And how many have you kissed? I'm gonna cover my ears.
25.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's sickening. Like, I want to go vomit right now. That is sickening.
That's not that crazy. Some guys out there have kissed easily like
No!
100 people.
Okay, and I'm not dating them. I'm dating you.
Also, it's really important to mention, I know this is a PG podcast, but I'm just saying
You were little playboys, but I'm
that
saying.
number does not correlate with other things you may think. I've kissed 25 people, but that number I'm not going to say, but I'm sure you guys can assume it's not the same. All right. It's not that.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
But you have kissed 8 people. So let's not forget to talk about that.
What is there to talk about?
8 different people. Okay. Break them down. Tell me the 8 different people that you've kissed. Tell me first and last name.
No.
Tell me.
The first kiss.
Uh-huh.
Some guy on vacation.
Oh gosh.
My ex.
It's always the vacation, guys.
Oh, some guy gave me a ride home from a party. So I guess.
You got to pay them somehow, right?
Exactly.
Oh, jeez.
It was either that or an Uber. I chose that. You. Another guy on vacation.
Whoa. Why did you say me and then another guy on vacation?
In no particular order.
Okay, good. I was about to say, am I missing something here?
Some other guy that I was like mutual friends with.
And that's it? Or is that 8? I don't know. And,
Yeah, I
and
don't
the
know either.
unfortunate part is for me to sit here and break down how many.
Oh, the one that called me the B word.
Oh, bacon?
Yeah, bacon.
Oh, bacon. That's a callback from earlier in the episode. Thanks for watching. But no, I don't have an exact count. It may be more than 25.
More?
It may be less.
Why'd you say more first?
I don't know, just to like stir up the pot a little bit.
See, the problem with me, and like, this isn't actually like an insecurity issue. Like, this isn't, like, I think that is normal. Like, I'm fully aware that like that's normal and I shouldn't care. But I do, and I'm actually very jealous, and I will, I'm not gonna say that, but I will harm.
Oh, gosh.
I will harm every single girl that ever came before me.
Well, the thing is, a lot of those girls, a few of them are dares. Again, the first one was a dare, so we're down to 24. I remember another second one being a dare. We're down to 23.
No, I'm not even. Move on.
I'm sorry. Listen, but again, other people have kissed more people. Like videographer Tanner, I'm sure he's kissed 1 million.
Nah, just my girlfriend.
Yeah, see? Yeah, right.
All right, Tanner. All right. How much are you paying him to say that?
That's just what good boyfriends do.
Okay, fine. Well, we have one
If you
question.
were just a little player, just say that. Just
I
say
was not a
that.
player. I just love to play truth or dare.
Yeah, okay.
All 25 kisses were truth or dare.
Right.
We have one question left. Show the people.
Worst kiss experience. I have a bad one.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
I have a really bad one.
Do I have a bad one? Oh my gosh, absolutely I do.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
and this was the one guy I forgot in my 8. This was the last guy.
The last guy. Let's hear your worst kiss experience.
I hope he's not watching this because, like, he was a nice dude, but, like, it was bad.
Okay, what was it?
I really wasn't interested in him, but my friends were, like, really, really trying to, like, set us up, like, really pushing it. And so I was, like, trying to make myself like this guy, but I just didn't. And this really just sealed the deal for me. We were, like, all of our little friend group was, like, hanging out at someone's house, and, like, you know how it is, like, everybody kind of went off on their own little rooms or whatever. So I was like, okay, I guess I have to kiss this guy now. I don't want to get too graphic, but when you're like kissing or whatever, there's like a top, like it can be like this, right?
Yeah.
So I was this person, he was this person.
Right.
And he didn't really like kiss. He just like sucked on my lip.
Oh.
So badly that my lip got like very swollen, like very large swollen. To the point where he was like, he like stopped kissing me and was like, your lip is swollen. And I was like, I know.
No.
Hey, I know. And hey, it's your fault. Stop sucking my lip, maybe. Like,
You did not say that to him.
no, I was nice, but I was just like, haha, like, yeah, I know. Hint, hint. Hello, you're sucking on my lip. It was, I can't even express to you. It was so swollen.
So he said to you, your lip is really swollen.
Yes.
And then
He's mid-kiss, stopped kissing me and said, your lip is really swollen.
But back to him though, you just said like, because you said a joke, but what did you actually say?
That's what I was like. I was just like, yeah, I know.
You should have called him out right there.
I
You
was-
should have
I
said,
wanted
yeah,
to be nice.
duh, because of you.
I mean, that's like goes without being said. How else would my lip be swollen? Because you're sucking the crap out of it. Stop sucking my lip.
It's funny because I was about to tell a story just like that, but while you said it, I was thinking of a different story. And there was a time when I went over, I never kissed this girl. Then
how's it your worst kiss experience?
Because we were very close to kissing.
Okay.
Very, very close. So I pull up to her house and she's got this mega mansion in Beverly Hills, obviously her parents' mansion. And we're sitting there watching like YouTube videos of something. And there's this thing. Somebody told me this prior to me going over there because man, this is going to make me look like a bad person. But my friend used to date this girl.
Oh my gosh. You have a slop. What do people call it?
Eskimo?
No.
Sloppy seconds.
Sloppy seconds. Yes.
I went to his ex-girlfriend's house. Oh, I can't believe myself. It was about 10 o'clock at night. And he told me certain things about her. And one thing that he told me was that she really loved sushi.
Okay.
Now, why does this matter? Because if you eat a lot of sushi, like he told me that all she does is eat sushi. All she does is eat sushi. And now if you eat a lot of sushi, what she ate sushi that day, your breath smells really bad.
Oh no.
Did you know that?
I mean, I can imagine it's fish.
Yes. Fish and wasabi and ginger. It's just toxic waste in your mouth. So delicious though. Point is, she ate sushi that day, and I was thinking, we're watching this YouTube video. I'm like, you know what? Now's my chance. I'm ready to go in for the kiss. And when I was getting closer, I got a little whiff.
No. Oh no.
And I went, oh my gosh.
Right in her face.
Right in her face. No, I definitely suppressed my emotions, but she had the most rank breath ever.
Oh.
It was bad.
Like fully, like you didn't even kiss her.
It was so bad that I didn't even kiss the girl.
Wow.
I went to her house, watched YouTube videos.
So what did you do? Like, because you obviously were like leaning in.
I don't think I was actually leaning in. Like I was just getting closer to her, because those like moments building up to the kiss.
So it was that strong that you weren't even leaning in, and you're like.
It was bad. Well, I mean, we're watching a YouTube video and we're like closer than you and I are right now, and I can obviously smell the breath when she leans over and looks at me.
Yeah, gross.
So I smelt it, and I'll never forget.
So did you leave?
So I was leaving the house. I was waiting for my Uber because I couldn't drive at this time.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? I was 16. So much happened when I was 16.
Yeah,
Jeez.
wow.
But yeah, I'm sitting out there on her front porch of this like giant house, and she just gives me a little forehead kiss.
Forehead kiss?
Yeah. Does that hurt you? No,
I'm just like, she gave you a forehead kiss?
She gave me a forehead kiss because she clearly knew something was up. It's like, why would I go to her house and not kiss her?
She had to have known, because why would she give you a forehead kiss?
I don't know, but that's all I remember. She gave me a forehead kiss, and that was the end. I've never seen her since
That's
then.
like intimate, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so while we're on this topic of this girl, I'm going to tell you a crazy story about her. So the reason why I went over to her house that night is because I've actually met her before. I've known her for a little while, very loosely. Went on vacation with my friend, and this girl that I, almost kissed was also on vacation. Not with us, but she was there at that location because her family has a house there. I'll never forget this. I always say that. There's so much that I'll never forget.
I'll never forget.
I know, so much that I'll never forget.
You do.
So we are all hanging out together, and this was probably about a year prior to us hanging out in the sushi situation. She was at this coffee shop that we were also at, and I was about to pay for an item. And like I said, this girl is very, very wealthy. I'm about to pay for this item at the coffee shop, and I pull out my credit card, as one would do. And my credit card at the time, it was a gold card. And that makes it sound like, oh my gosh, I had a gold card. I don't think the gold card's as cool as you really may think it is, but I had a gold credit card. And I kid you not, this is not a joke. She looked at my credit card and went, "That's all you have?"
What?
This is a girl who has literally made $0 to her name. She's only rich because her parents are rich. Fully judged my gold credit card.
What?
Yeah, I mean, she must have some sort of platinum or something.
People like actually do that?
Yes.
That's like, I hope that she, okay, no, that's like mean, but I was gonna say, I hope she like ends up working some like 9 to 5, like at a freaking like fast food restaurant.
Needs a reality.
Because she won't have herself a freaking platinum credit card or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
She needs a reality check. And we also need to normalize the fact that, well, actually unnormalize the fact that a lot of these rich kids all have platinum credit cards because their parents are loaded.
Crazy.
And I see that a lot in Los Angeles. Like they're like dropping their card on the table. It makes all that ding. And you're like, bro, like, what have you done?
We get it. Your parents have money.
You literally have done nothing. So that's probably the wildest girl experience.
That's crazy.
And then I proceeded to go to her house and thought that I was going to do something, but
yeah, you have sushi breath and you're trying to talk some crap.
Erewhon sushi. Let's not forget that. The bougie sushi. Anyways, enough talking about all of those questions. There was a lot of juiciness that was dropped, right?
A lot.
We had a blast, and I hope you guys did too, but we're not done yet because right here next to
We want to
Sarah,
know your all's juicy stories.
we have the Dating Diner Hotline. Hotline. We need some sort of like a jingle, like do. So this is our Dating Diner Hotline, and we are about to ring one lucky follower of ours, and they're gonna tell us all about their crazy dating stories. I'm sure there's gonna be some good ones. Okay, let's open the phone up. And again, if you guys want to be dialed in on the Dating Diner Hotline, all you have to do right now is subscribe and like this video. All right, here we go. We are calling our first ever follower on the Dating Diner Hotline.
Your call has.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi?
Welcome to the Dating Diner Hotline.
Oh.
Oh.
You are our first ever caller, and you DM'd us on Instagram and told us that you have some crazy dating
Something
stories to share
crazy
with
to
us.
tell us.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is cool. So this is a fun little show, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
This is our first ever episode, the Dating Diner podcast, and we would love to know from you. Well, first, what is your name and where are you from?
Hey, name is Derek. I'm from San Jose, California. It's great to be on here, you guys.
Okay,
Nice
Derek.
to meet you, Derek.
Well, Sarah,
we have
ask
a
him.
question, though. We want to hear about your first ever kiss experience. Was it good? Was it bad?
If you really want to hear it, I guess I can give it to
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
Derek, you got to tell the people of the Dating Diner podcast.
All right. Well, this was, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but this is actually last year.
Okay.
Okay.
How old are you, Derek?
Oh, I'm 23.
Late bloomer.
I'm so sorry. I just laughed. I'm sorry. That's not a good thing to laugh. All right, we're gonna cut that out.
It was in Coachella. You know, I was with my two buddies, and we were right behind this group of girls, these 4 girls,
Okay.
and we're sitting there, we're just kind of vibing, and I just remember one of them turns around and she said she really liked my boots. I was wearing cowboy boots at the time. Eventually, I was just this one girl. We'll call her. We'll say her name is Claire.
Claire.
Okay.
And so was Claire your first kiss?
Yes. So
Okay.
one thing led to another. We were talking, and eventually she actually kissed me, which I was shocked by.
She made the first
And-
move.
And we were kissing for probably, I think, like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy first kiss.
That is crazy. Mine was because of Truth or Dare, so that's wild.
I was like, "Come give me your number, right?" And she's like, "All right." So I handed her my phone. She handed me hers. It's her mine and hers. But she paused and looked at me real funnily, and I was like, "What? Well, what's wrong?" And she turned the phone around and said, "What's this?" And while she was putting her number in my phone, I guess I got a text message from my cousin who I was talking to at the time. She said, "Thanks so much. Love you so much. Had a great time last week." And I said, No, that's my cousin. She didn't believe me. I think she was also a little under the influence as well. She dropped the phone, literally out of a comic book, dropped my phone and slapped me across the face and stormed away. I was dumbfounded.
You got slapped?
Oh, I got slapped. I can't make this up. All my buddies were shocked. The other 2 girls that were with her also left with her, and my other buddies were upset at my cousin because they thought they were going to get action. It was not my fault.
Oh.
Your first kiss, and you got slapped.
That's loud.
Like in the face?
Yeah, in the face.
Wow. Have you ever talked to this girl again?
I doubt that this would happen to anybody else. So she'll probably know, who she's talking about. So if she hears this, hopefully she can reach out to you guys and maybe give you her side of the story.
Oh, we would love to hear her side of the story, but dude,
That's crazy.
I'm really sorry, man. I'm sorry that happened.
Maybe moving forward, we should put in family members' names as Stephanie parentheses cousin in all caps. Like, wow.
That would be nice, but that almost may sound like it's they're,
Now you're
it may
really
sound like I'm
hiding it.
Really trying to lie.
Yeah.
hide
Right.
something, yeah.
Jeez, dude. Listen, man. I know that there is another woman or man out there for you. I'm 100%
Yes.
positive. They're out there and they're just waiting for you, and someone that's not gonna slap you.
Oh my God.
That's horrible. That's really horrible.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, but that is the first.
Wow.
Man,
Well, crazy first story for our first hotline caller. Thank you for telling us.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for listening.
well, thank you, and thanks for joining the Dating Diner Hotline. Thanks for being a fan.
Better luck next time, Derek.
Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to hear the first episode.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll see you later, Derek. Thank you.
All right, later, you guys.
Later. Yikes. Okay, well, that's going to do it.
That's going to do it.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our first ever episode of the Dating Diner podcast.
We're so happy to have you here on our date.
Wow.
It's been a good first date. I think I'd go on a second one.
You'd go on a second?
I'd go on a second date
Okay, when's our second date?
next week.
Next week. We will see you guys next week on our YouTube channel, on Spotify, Apple, anywhere where you consume your podcast. We will be there, and we are ready for you guys on our date.
Thanks for going on a date with us.
Thanks so much. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.